Jordan Graham slipping into court before dawn on day one of her highly publicized murder trial. 22-year-old Graham is charged with premeditated first-degree murder of her husband of just 8 days. Their young marriage began with such promise, or so it seemed. This was June, Jordan Graham and Cody Johnson's wedding, their first dance, a custom song composed for them by Elizabeth Shea.
I used words like, "You helped me to climb higher for a better view. You're my safe place to fall." And so now when I hear those words, it's a little creepy.
Creepy, she says, because of what followed. Prosecutors believe Graham was having second thoughts about her new husband. 8 days after the wedding, prosecutors say Graham texted her best friend. "Oh, well, I'm about to talk to him." Her friend replies, "I'll pray for you guys." Graham then texts, "But dead serious, if you don't hear from me at all again tonight, something happened." In a police interview, Graham says she got in a heated argument with a new husband to where he tried to hold me down. Prosecutors say they tried to cool off, going after dark to the Glacier National Park. In a police interview, Graham says the couple hiked this steep trail where the fight continued. She says, "He went to grab my arm and my jacket, and I said, no. I said, I am not going to let this happen to me. I am going to defend myself. So I kind of let go, and I pushed, and he went over." When prodded by the officer, Graham says the push was 2 hands on the back. 25-year-old Cody Johnson fell 200 feet face first to his death. His new bride could have called park rangers, but instead, she left.
She went home and she fabricated this lie, and she lied to all the friends and all of the family.
Multiple friends say Graham lied to them, saying Johnson was simply missing. Prosecutors say Graham then lied to investigators several times, and she even tried to cover up the crime by creating a bogus Gmail account from a made-up friend named Tony, writing fake emails to support her lies to police. Police say she led friends and family to the cliff and then, feigning surprise, suddenly discovered Johnson's body. Then came the funeral and behavior that raised serious red flags. Friends say Graham was unemotional and was actually paying more attention to her phone than the eulogies.
Was she texting during the funeral?
She was on her phone, whether it was texting or a mobile app.
I knew right then and there something was not right.
After multiple police interviews, Jordan Graham eventually told police the truth. Prosecutors say Graham planned the murder and have raised a possibility that she may have blindfolded her new husband before pushing him off the cliff.
You believe this was an accident?
I'll just stand on what we discussed in court.
Graham's attorney has blasted the prosecutor's claims, calling the cliff push a terrible accident. Graham's lies, post-event mistakes, he told the court. He calls the murder charges a gross case of overcharging. The defense says Graham was just 21 at the time of her husband's death, that she is naive, deeply religious, and not capable of murder. Just about the only place where both sides can agree is that something so bizarre and tragic happened at all.
In this wedding video, just 8 days before the death of Cody Johnson. Kyung Lah joins me now. Kyung, the prosecution is now calling witnesses who say that they believe Graham was regretting getting married. So how is the prosecution using this to try to prove their case about what happened on that cliff?
Well, state of mind is going to be the key for prosecution. What the prosecutor was saying is that they're going to make sure that the jury understands this is a young woman who regretted her choice. She was distraught. She was texting multiple people. She was having suicidal thoughts. She had a problem. Her problem was her new husband, and she wanted to take care of it. And so she calculated this plan, John. That's what the prosecution is going to say. What the defense is going to say is that, yes, she regretted it, but this is not a calculating person. This is simply a young woman who was lying to try to get out of a serious mistake.